Our emotions are guidance. They are guidance and they are signals. But it can be that from a very young age, even not from a young age, we are taught not to feel certain emotions. Think of when you were a child and maybe your bike got stolen, or someone stole the last cookie and you wanted that last cookie, and your siblings or your parents or your teachers would jump right in and be like, oh, it's okay, I'll buy you another one, or that's okay, I'll bake more cookies tomorrow, right? And that's can be coming from a good place, of, not wanting to see your child hurt, not wanting to see your student in distress. But at the end of the day, all the emotions need to be processed, they need to be felt, and then they can be released. So the kid whose bike gets stolen is allowed to cry over the bike that was stolen. They need that space. They need that time to process that emotion. It's not a bad emotion. It's a very human emotion for a child to be upset if their bike is stolen. So you give them the space and the time to heal and to cry. And after that's released, then you can go on to try and make them feel better and offer to buy them the new bike or let them know they're still okay, whichever way you feel necessary. But oftentimes as kids, we are taught that crying or feeling sad or feeling angry are not good emotions. And so we suppress these emotions. And by doing that, not only do we tell ourselves that these emotions aren't safe, they're not okay to be felt, we are subconsciously programming ourselves to recognize and to believe that we aren't capable of handling these emotions. That if these emotions come up, a signal, I can't be feeling this. I was taught not to feel this. And that's just not the truth. You are greater than your emotions. You are not your emotions. You are the higher consciousness. You are the soul. You are the neshama. You are divinity. You are higher than your emotions. You are not your emotions. You are not your thoughts. You are not your beliefs. And with that being said, you have the space and you have the capacity and you have all the tools you need to feel every single emotion. But it could be years and years of not feeling certain emotions, that when you do have an emotion that comes up, the body clenches, you become nervous, you might panic, you might go into stress mode, overwhelm. And so with that, EFT tapping is a great way to process emotions, to feel it, to heal it, and it keeps the body calm, even in moments of stress, even when emotions are coming up that maybe you were taught aren't okay, or maybe you feel you're not equipped to deal with. When you tap while processing these emotions, while processing these anxious thoughts, you are sending calming signals to the amygdala that it's okay. You don't need to go into fight, flight, or freeze. Right here, right now, we're safe. You're bringing awareness to the body, to the present moment, to your presence right here, right now. And right here, right now, you are safe. You are not back wherever your mind is taking you. You're not back in the past where your body thinks it's at right now. You are letting your brain know that right here, right now, we're safe. And it's almost like a relaxing technique for yourself, regardless of what's going on around you and what's going on in your mind. And all emotions need to be felt. They want to be felt. They want to be processed. They just want the space to process. And with EFT, this allows for that. It gives our emotion space, it gives our thoughts space, and it gives the body the awareness that it needs in order to process through all of these emotions. So you have what it takes to process your emotions. Your emotions aren't greater than you, and you aren't your emotions. You may be feeling something very strongly, but remember that you are not your emotion, and you have it all in you to overcome and process whatever emotion that's coming up for you. Even more than that, the emotion that's coming up for you is guidance. It's a signal. It's trying to tell you something, but sometimes we'll freeze and we'll clench, or we'll fight, or we'll run to the food, or we'll run to distract ourselves, or we'll panic and hyperventilate because the emotion seems too great for us. In those moments, just take a breath. Take a breath, tune into your body. You can close your eyes. It helps me a lot when I close my eyes to tune into my body. Take a breath, tune into your body, and you can just tap through the points. Just tap through the points. You don't even have to say anything. You can just bring awareness to the point that you're tapping on. You can bring awareness to your body. And this in itself will calm the nervous system down. It will calm the nervous system down, and it will allow for you to process any overwhelming emotions and feelings in a safe space, in a safe, calming space.